record any of that. I'm not going to introduce her again. She is the most amazing person ever. Gold executive. I almost said director. Gold executive, Christina Goyt.
Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for having me on. And yes, I do love Melissa dearly because I literally would never do a Zoom for anybody else in my pajamas with my glasses on and no makeup. So that's how much I love her. I'm like, you want me to do it now? I'm in my pajamas. She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, then. So here I am. I'm excited to meet her amazing team. You guys are all incredible. She just talks so highly and loves on all of you. So I'm just honored to be here tonight and honored to share my story with you. And, you know,
let
Melissa,
me tell you before you start, I want to tell you who these are on here. So this is not my whole team. These people, this is the I Am Manager Accountability Group, I Am Director Accountability Group, and I Am Executive Accountability Group. So the directors and the executives all had 100% of everybody in their group turned in their IPAs. And then the managers, you got 100%, you automatically get in. The managers are kicking butt. I'm just telling you, they are amazing and they are holding each other accountable, and they won this. So this is their prize. You're their prize. So just wanted to throw that on you real quick.
Oh, congratulations. I apologize for my appearance, but congratulations to all of you. And that's amazing. So I will tell you, first and foremost, doing your IPAs is what changed my business. So congratulations. You are soon to be a gold executive someday, because that is the forefront of your business, and not ever going to bed until those IPAs are finished. So that's what happened to me. So I've been on this system for 7 years in August. Next month will be my anniversary. I've lost 80 pounds and I've kept it off, and I started sharing right away. And it was amazing, you know, when it's just so exciting and you're just so up on that mountain and you just love it. And what happens is, you know, when you get going, sometimes things get, you know, like Melissa said, I had a lot of challenges, a lot of things that came up in my business. But what I did is I just never stopped. I just overcame those obstacles. And believe me, you're going to have stuff from, you know, a kid being sick, or, you know, there's just different things that come up, different challenges that came up in my business, but I just kept on going. And so the first 6 months, I earned my first trip, and that's where I met Melissa. I went from manager to gold manager. Then a couple years in, I kind of stalled and I got in my own way. How many of you kind of get in your own way? My mindset got in my way. I started telling myself, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I'm not a good leader. And I fell back down. So I went from gold manager, probably fell back down to manager. Something clicked in my head and I said, okay, I can do this. I think I can do this. And so then I got busy and got back to work. And then I started going back up the mountain and I went to gold director. So I hit gold director about 4 years in the business, and everything came tumbling down. I got to gold director. I won't go into everything that happened, but the person that sponsored me, she left the business. She took some of my team with me, and I started back at ground zero. So I went from gold director back down to manager, and that is when I called Melissa. And I was on the verge of quitting. And the thought of quitting wasn't quitting on myself, but it was quitting on everybody out there that needed me. And that broke my heart. I'm like, there are so many people out there that have no energy. They're feeling lonely. They don't feel good. There's probably people out there like me. There was days I didn't want to wake up. There was days I didn't want to get out of bed. And I prayed and prayed, and this came into my lap. And so the thought of me giving up on myself was me giving up on everybody that needed me. And I called Melissa. She talked me off the ledge, thank God. And she said, Christina, this is your business. So I'm telling you, you guys, this is your business. This is you have the power to change so many people's lives. It's not about us, but it's about everybody else that needs us. And that day, I'll never forget it, 2 years ago, I made that decision. This is not about me. This is about all the people out there that need me. And I got busy. I got to work and I got out of my own way. And I did my daily IPAs every single day. And I would not go to bed until those daily IPAs were done. And let me tell you, I treated this, now I can see, I treated this like a hobby. I never treated it like it was a business or an opportunity. And that day I did, and I got busy and got to work, and my business, I just can't even believe what happens when you do your daily IPAs every day. All these leaders that talked about it, I did never believe it, but this is what happened. Last June, it was last April and May. I hit executive in December and January. And then the coming May and June, I went from silver executive to gold executive. I double ranked in 1 month. So anything is possible, knowing that you can do it. And I know Melissa talks about this all the time. Things that I changed that helped me move forward were things like, instead of telling myself I'm not enough, I told myself I am enough. I literally, I think my husband thought I was crazy and lost my marbles because my whole bathroom mirror was full of sticky notes of I ams. And I remember the first time I had to look myself in the mirror and tell myself that I was enough, I literally bawled my eyes out because honestly, I didn't think I was enough. I didn't think I could do it, but it's amazing the power of what your thoughts tell your mind and how you react and how things change. So as soon as I got out of my own way, that's when everything changed. So I encourage you to do I'm sure in your accountability groups, you guys are doing personal development. If you're not, I encourage you to do that. And that's what I start my day with every single day, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to fill yourself up. When you fill yourself up, you love on other people. And that's what this business is about, is loving on people. But you have to love on yourself first. You have to believe, as Melissa would say, in yourself first. And that's when everything will change. So I believe in all of you. You earned this call. So you're on this call. So congratulations for that. And I'm just so excited. I cannot wait to see what comes, are you all registered for Dallas? I hope so. Yeah. Honestly, the first event that I went to changed everything for me too. So I have not missed an event in 7 years. So they go from your head to your heart. The culture of our company, you get a glimpse of it through Melissa, but when you see, and meet the people that are behind Singular, it just changes everything. We just have one amazing family and we all love on each other. So, if there's anything I can do, or if you need my story or anything, please reach out to me. I'm Christina Goyt on Facebook. Like I said, I've lost 80 pounds. And the opportunity has forever blessed our life. We live paycheck system on a $400 credit card bill. Oh, can you hear me?
Can now. Yeah, can now. Okay.
Yeah. So all my credit card debt is paid off. It's just blessed our life, and we've been able to bless people back. I can't even believe this, but if you have not put on your dream board, and I hope you all have dream boards, I can show you mine real quick. It's really messy, so please don't judge me. But I have a dream board, and that happened 2 years ago when I started that. I updated it, but it has all my lanyards from every event that I've been to, but I have all kinds of pictures of different trips, but on there is Bora Bora. And guess what, guys? I am going to be packing my bags September 9th, and I'm going to Bora Bora. So anything is possible. Get out there, get out of your way, and let's make it happen.
Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm so jealous that you're going without me, but I will be going in 2 years. So yeah, the next trip after that.
I'll be going with.
Does anybody have any questions? Can I open it up for questions real quick?
Yeah, Definitely.
Does anybody have any questions for Christina? Somebody should have one. Y'all should come equipped with questions with these people for these people.
They're like, it's late. Did you say you start your day with, I start my day with motivational videos or books, anything to build myself. So anything that's going to fill my cup is what I start with. So as soon as I wake up, that's the first thing that I do. The book that I'm reading right now, it's an amazing book. It's How to Be a Loving Leader. So I'm reading that, and every day I just make sure that I read a couple chapters. I know a lot of times, you know, we're busy moms or we might have another job. So other books that I like to do are audibles. And the reason being is I can multitask. If I am doing my hair, I'll listen to it. If I'm putting my makeup on or in the car, you know, I never listen to music. It's always something to help grow me as a leader, to grow my mind so that I can pour into other people. I love Room at the Top. If you're not in there, make sure to get in there. There's so many awesome trainings in there. There actually was a great one just the other day with Freddie. So Room at the Top is awesome. So just, you know, really plug in.
9 at 9's pretty awesome too on Fridays.
Oh yeah, 9 at 9. I do 9 at 9, and Melissa, that's another one I pour into.
I'm just kidding.
I love that.
Every day it's great. Every
9
day.
at 9 is awesome.
Yes, they are good. Anybody else got any questions before I let her go? I kidnapped her for a minute for everybody.
Yeah. Like, you know, my husband's my husband's on a business trip, and we have a 7-year-old. We have 4 children. And he took my son with him. So I'm like, I have no boys here tonight. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm selling. It's pretty cool.
Well, we got a question. What would you say to those distributors who want to quit? Do you call or message or vision call? What about those who were never in it to begin with?
So those that want to quit, I get them on a call. I definitely get them on a call. If they're saying they want to quit, get someone that, you know, has a story like myself about how I almost quit and then I didn't, and this is what happened. So definitely Inspire calls are where it's at, because you can pour into them. They can feel your emotion, feel your heart. And that's really what people want. And just pouring into them and letting them know how much you believe in them, because the reason why people quit is because they don't believe in themselves. And Melissa poured into me and she said, I believe in you, Christina. I believe you can do this. You can do this. And she loved on me. And that's all people really want. They just want to be loved on. They want to feel like they're a part of something that they can fit in and that they can do it. And it's so amazing what those 3 words can do. I believe in you. It changes everything. So just really pour into them. Now, if somebody that really wasn't in it to, you know, do it anyways, it's kind of hard. So I always say, you know, run with the runners, walk with the walkers. You can't want it more for somebody that doesn't want it. So I have done that, and I've wasted so much time and poured so much energy into people that just don't want it. But you can say, you know what, I love you. And I know that you can do amazing things with this company, and I am here for you when you're ready, and leave it on them. But you really can't drag them. Did that answer your question?
Yep. Okay, so it says, how do you find new prospects? And when you're in town, how do you bring it up to people? I get that feeling sometimes of who the Lord puts in my path, but I chicken out. How do you not chicken out? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, that is a great question. So
that's hard.
I wanna share how I found one of my biggest leaders on my team, Miss Cora Hoffman. She's a rock star. I literally hate doing lives. I do not like going live. I don't like, you know, sharing. I don't like people the attention on me. However, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And I would do lives, and I would do them often. Well, that's how Cora found me, was on a live. So make sure that's a part of getting out of your own way. The things that you're scared to do are the things that are going to grow you and propel you to that next level. So definitely do lives. And if you're not doing lives, I really encourage you to find something that you're passionate about that makes it easier to go live to talk about. So one of the things that I started with is I love cooking. And so I started doing these cooking shows in my kitchen, and that's how I became comfortable in front of the camera. So I would just have the camera there, but mostly on my food that I was cooking. So it really wasn't on me, but it was me talking. So I became comfortable. So I encourage you to do something like that to get started. But as far as not being a chicken, there's no accident to why people come into our lives. And so just doing it afraid, that's what I do. I just push myself. And there's times that I literally have walked away and I've said to the girls, I've got to go back in because I know I'm supposed to talk to this person, and I'll go back in. And a lot of times what I'll say is like, the other day we were with this waitress and my daughter and I went out to dinner. This is a good example. And I said, oh my gosh, do you mind taking a picture of my daughter and I? We're on a dinner date together. So she took a picture and I said, are you on Facebook? I'm going to tag you in this picture and say, this is the best waitress I've ever had. And so of course I friended her, and then I followed up and prospected her later. So there's different ways you can do it where you're not prospecting them while you're there. And I've done it with people that are like, it's been a birthday and I bought somebody a birthday drink, and then I go over and take their picture, and I made long friends with these two women that I did that with. So there's different ways you can get creative so that you're not you're not just going up to somebody and prospecting them.
Oh my God, that's a great idea. I've never thought of that. I did. Yeah. I will admit that I have been in a dressing room and acted like I was on the phone and like, oh my God, I just got my butt to size 8. I love these products. And just screaming, like I'm talking to somebody. I have done that. And I have had people ask, what are you doing? How'd you get a size 8?
That's good too. I need to start doing that.
Now that the dressing rooms are open again, that's going to work really good.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, I think that's it. I love you. Thank you for jumping on at last minute and for pouring into my team. And they're the greatest team ever. So I just love them so much. And I love you. So
hey, Christina, I have one more question.
Melissa.
I also had a question. Sorry.
Okay, wait a second. We got 2 more questions. You got a few more seconds?
Sure.
Okay. You sound like a robot. I
feel so bad here. Is it bad still?
There you go. Okay, go ahead, Hillary.
Since you are one of those testimonies that felt like quitting and then came back in the game, is there any way that I could get you on that vision call and use you to inspire one of my distributors? I would absolutely love that and appreciate it so much.
Yeah, definitely, Hillary. Just reach out to me on Messenger and just send me a message, and then we'll get that set up.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem.
All right, Tabby.
Okay, so hi, I'm Tabitha. So my question is, I heard that you said that you are currently reading The Loving Leader. I'm currently rereading John Maxwell's Leadership. So my question is there a specific book that helped you change your mind shift at the time when you needed it, when your business took off and everything? Which book impacted with your mind shift?
Oh, that's a great question, Tabitha. So it was Get Over Your Damn Self. Have you read that book yet?
So Hillary gifted it to me.
Yeah, that's it, girl.
I haven't read it yet. Hillary did gift it to me, so it will be next then.
Okay, girl, that was it. That changed it for me. So
okay.
Start reading it. It's good.
I will then. I will.
Great question.
Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Flip out. So this is the one that I'm getting ready to read. The 5 a.m. Club. I'm already scared. I'm just. But Christina said it's working for her, so I'm gonna read it and see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a morning person, y'all. I am not a morning person, and this girl was up at 5. I mean, I'm not at 5 a.m. yet, but I was up at 5:30, and that's uncalled for. So, I mean, honestly, my husband's like, "Are you okay? What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm part of that club." You know?
Yeah, I'm about to be part of the club. So, oh Lord. And I'm sorry, Tabby. I just saw that in the chat. I don't know how I missed that question. Sorry about that. Anybody else really quick? Because I know I want to respect her time.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm good.
Well, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And I'm so proud of all of y'all for winning. Now make sure you get 100%. And I'm just going to tell you, everybody in your accountability group asked to be in that group, to be held accountable. Call them people out because you don't want to miss these every single day. Yesterday we had Lori Ulrich on. So,
I love her.
And then tomorrow we're having Cynthia Evans. So
we've
got some rock stars coming up. I mean, that I'm calling in every favor I have. I'm telling you guys. So make sure you do your IPAs. Don't go to bed until it's done. So no, and I did it on Zoom tonight because we did it on FaceTime yesterday and it didn't record. So then we're gonna do them on Zoom. So tonight is recorded. So I love y'all. Y'all have a fantastic night. Get your IPAs done before you go to bed. And then tomorrow, let's have it again. So you guys can get even poured into more. So good night, you guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Night. Bye.